Hello, all of you vaingloriously wonderful people. This is the Benefactor SM722, and I'm about to find out if it'll off-road. The Criminal Enterprises series or season, either one, take your pick, is back for its third week with two more vehicles. We will have the SM22 up first and the Greenwood later in the video. So if you're interested in how a box from the 70s performs up the mountain, well, you're gonna find out in just a little bit. But first, it's the Greenwood's turn. We have a lot of benefactors accompanying us, including one, Brutus, is that its name? I don't know, I didn't mind the dictator. So this car, wow, good timing. This car has kind of a loose back end, which can be a bit of a liability. Thankfully, it does decent over the bumps, so we don't have to worry too much about that problem. But in the dirt, keeping that back end, well, behind me instead of in front of me is a challenge all the way up the mountain. So it's definitely gonna prove difficult. And of course, you know, with the big, V12 engine, I think that's what these things came with, though. I think in this game it has a V8 model, but they certainly guzzle a lot of gas, and man, with the San Andreas gas prices, we might just run out of gas before we get up there. I don't know if the production crew was able to afford to fill the tank. And yes, I'm just going to keep making those jokes throughout the entire season because that's what Criminal Enterprises is about. It's about high gas prices and record-breaking temperatures. So, damn, it's hot out there. Oh, I got a nudge. I got a love tap from somebody. I don't know who it was. Make sure you play Will It Off. Let's try that sentence again. Make sure you're playing Will It Off-Road Bingo. Link is in the description down below. Once you get to that website, you click or tap on Generate a New Card, and then you click or tap on things that happen in the video. For example, we saw an Avenger earlier. Don't know if you spotted it, but there was an Avenger, and we'll see it again. That could appear on your bingo card. And because it could appear on your bingo card, people just keep getting their Avengers out. It used to be like a random thing that popped up every now and then, and so I figured I'd put it on the bingo card, but now it's pretty much guaranteed every week that there's going to be an Avenger. I don't know, maybe one week somebody will forget. We're not recording any Will It Off-Road, well, it would have been yesterday when this video comes out, because there's only going to be one new car, and we've tested everything else. We try to record two cars at once. So, who knows? Yeah, this is interesting. I'm kind of hoping it's the Dragour, or however you say it, that comes out next. Because that thing's an off-road beast. Like, it handles bumps like crazy, and I'm really looking forward to see how it does on the mountain. So right now, it looks like we're in for a pretty decent time, but the back end not getting grip, I couldn't get the power down to get up that hill. And it spun a little bit, or it went a little wide coming up, so then we're struggling. So we wasted a good 20 seconds here trying to get all the way to the top of Mount Chiliad. But will it off-road? Yeah, just not a very good time. Out of 68 sports cars that we have tested in our 6 years of Will It Off-Road, it's way down to 35th, so not even in the top half. It is tied dead even with the Comet Safari, and when we get a tie, it's just alphabetical order. I could go through and be like, oh, which one got down the mountain fastest, but it's alphabetical order, easiest. However, interestingly enough, it is 2.05 seconds faster than the Pariah, which just goes to show those cars that don't have the most rear end grip do struggle going up the mountain. Out of 346 total vehicles that we have tested in Will It Off-Road, it is 117th, so just barely in the top half. Again, same time as Comet Safari, 0.015 seconds faster than a Progen Emirates. Kind of crazy. In terms of Criminal Enterprises, out of somebody just went flying off the mountain over there. I don't know who that was. I'm sure we'll find out here in a minute when we drive past them. But out of the 5 Criminal Enterprises vehicles that we've tested so far as of this one, it's 4th. 13.8 seconds slower than the other Benefactor, the LM87, and 2.32 seconds faster than the Lampadati Corsita. Oh, hiker down. I don't know if I actually got it. Oh, is it FM Racing that went flying off the mountain? Just barely missed that hiker. Kind of a sad thing. We do try to get the hikers. After all, Mount Chiliad is owned by the Vainglorious community. If you didn't know that, it's true. So anytime you go up this mountain, you're only there hi, Charlie. You're only there because we let you. However, the hikers, no. So if you see a hiker on the mountain, please make sure that they are aware that we have peed all over the thing and claimed it as ours. So yeah, we don't want the hikers on our mountain. And of course, I don't know, I was trying to find a good segue there. Wow, that was some terrible lag in the game. Ever since this update, I've been getting little lag spikes. Never had it happen before. I've seen it happen to some friends and things, but I've not ever had that happen before. And suddenly it is. I don't really know what's up with it. It's kind of frustrating, to be honest. But something that's not frustrating is getting to watch an ad-free version of Offroad. Wow, donkeys, did he never go up? I don't know. We're going to sit here for a minute. We're down 2 minutes, 30 seconds, but a lot of people are going to jump over, so we're going to let them all get their stunt jumps in because they love doing that, and they love it when I leave it in the video. But an ad-free version of Offroad is available, and it's a slightly longer, less edited version of the video as well, where you get to see a lot of the outtakes, our second run back up the mountain when we have to drive up here to do the damage descent, where we fling the vehicle off the side of the mountain. And instead of my voiceover, you get to hear all of the lovely voices of everyone that was with us in Discord the day that we recorded. And you're like, Brandon, ad-free, you had me. Tell me, how do I get this? Well, you become a channel supporter. Either by clicking that join button here on YouTube, or making a monthly pledge over on patreon.com/Vainglorious, or being a Twitch subscriber, whether you paid for it, used Twitch Prime, or if it was gifted. Those all get you access to the Vainglorious supporters channel on the Vainglorious Discord server, as long as you have your respective service linked. You link YouTube and Twitch through Discord. You link Discord to Patreon on the Patreon site in your account settings. But if you've done one of those three things, or even all three, well, you're a legend. First of all, if you've done all three. But if you've done any of them, you get access to that channel. That's where I post the links to an unlisted, ad-free video that, in my opinion, is the better version of Offroad. So, there you go. Check it out. Become a member. Subscribe on Twitch. Make a pledge on Patreon. They all get you access. We're coming up to the woodpile. I thought maybe I could jump over, but nope. Didn't have the speed or the angle, so we just bounced off the woodpile. And we're down 1 minute, 27 seconds. We'll take a look at the damage on the SM722. Hobo hates that fence, by the way. The headlights are gone, the front bumper is missing, the hood and the trunk will not close. And it has some slightly bent wheels, especially that front right one. It definitely has some camber going on. That was never intended. We'll take a quick look at our support vehicles. More than this was with us. I think Charlie lagged out, and that's why he's not here. But that will bring us to our next vehicle. And as I mentioned already, it is the Bravado Greenwood in my ultra black paint job, which is just, you know, using that trick of Social Club website and setting it to 0000000 for the color. And it gives you just as pure of a black color as you can get. So if you're wondering how this thing's such dark black, that's how. It's my second crew that isn't really a crew. It's just for me to use for crew colors. Anybody else who wants my crew colors at the time, which it's almost always set for this black. But you can be part of our crew. There is a link in the description down below. No matter what platform you play on, you can join the Vainglorious and represent the BTYB as you go about being an absolute psychotic person in GTA Online. And of course, if you play on PC and you're on the Vainglorious Discord server, you can join us for not only recording of Offroad, but for all of our community videos and the community live stream if you have the game that we're streaming that week. Just join and ask for access to the live stream channel. That's all there is to it. You know, there's the rules of the Discord server and all that. Make sure you read those. I still don't understand why. Like, we get, I don't know, a handful of new members every month. They join the server, never bother to go to the roles room and pick their roles. So the server's just locked. And it's like they get a ping from a bot, and it pops up when they join, hey, go to roles to unlock the server. It's like right there. I don't know how people overlook it, but they do. But read the rules, select a role, and you're good to go on the Vainglorious Discord server. Speaking of good to go, or the lack thereof, the Greenwood is doing okay. It's very long vehicles, so some of the tighter corners are a bit of a challenge. And it is a muscle car, so even with a spoiler, and even though it's one of the grippier muscle cars, it still struggles a bit. But the fact that it's down on power is really the big problem here. I can keep the back end mostly in line. I can keep the back wheels mostly from spinning. But the car just doesn't have a ton of power to begin with. I don't believe it's very good around the track either, and I don't think its top speed's all that decent. But, and because you're constantly turning and slowing down and speeding up on Mount Chiliad, it never really gets a chance to really open up. And it takes a while to get up to top speed anyway, so it never really got a chance to shine. Though I handled those bumps quite well, which is kind of nice. But you can hear throughout the video, it's not really spinning its wheels all that much. It's just taking forever to really find power and create power. And it's just a big lazy V8 into the hood, so what are you going to do? It does make the climb better than the LM722 though, or SM722. LM, SM, Benefactor, what are you doing? We're up 2 minutes, 45 seconds. So, will Greenwood off-road? Yeah, for a muscle car, sure, good fine. With that time, that actually out of 36 muscle cars that we've tested, makes it 5th, so not bad at all. It is 2.58 seconds slower than a Dominator GTX and 1.77 seconds faster than the Gauntlet Classic Custom. Overall, out of the 346 vehicles that we have tested, it is 76, so pretty high up. It is 0.28 seconds slower than a Comet S2, and it is 0.2 seconds faster than a ProGen T20. So ProGen getting beaten out twice in this video and being bumped down a spot. First with the Emirates, now with the T20. In terms of criminal enterprises, out of the now 6 vehicles that we've tested up the mountain, this bumps the SM722 down a spot, down to 5th. This takes over that 4th place. It is 6.55 seconds slower than the LM87 and 7.28 seconds faster than the car we just saw, the SM722. 722. Schwinn was really excited that this was a Bravado's because he wanted to use his half track. The half track's not the most pleasant thing to take up and down the mountain, I know from experience. That's an approach to get over there, Donkey. Just go over the big sharp boulder. I mean, it works. Wait, how's Donkey in this video? Didn't they ban him? Ooh. Yeah, she's definitely down. I heard the ooh as she died. Oh, back in getting squirrely. I saved it. We're good. We're fine. That is just my impeccable driving skills there. Love it, off-road bingo. Me complimenting my own driving is one of the possible things. So if you have that on your bingo card, you're welcome. By the way, if you do score bingo, in the comments down below, type bingo with lots of exclamation points. Probably all uppercase. The word bingo, not the exclamation points. The exclamation points kind of just are uppercase, I think. They don't have a case. Yeah. Anyway, I just finished up a 4-hour live stream playing Timberborn. My brain is fried because we were figuring out all kinds of new things in the experimental branch. It's a lot of fun, and if you want to check out my stream VODs, they are now on my 2nd channel exclusively. If you just click my name, the Vainglorious Gaming link, the very top thing on my page takes you to my 2nd channel, and there's also a link to it in the description down below. So if ever you, okay, all right, getting carried away there. Whenever you miss a stream, or if you just want to see what my streams are all about, but you don't manage to catch me live, then you can check out the VODs. They go live 2 weeks to the minute after they went live on Twitch and even on YouTube, because we do a YouTube stream every Saturday at 1 p.m. Central Time. And then since we're talking about streams on Twitch, I have Saturday afternoon from 4 to 7. So right after the YouTube stream wraps up, I switch right over to Twitch. Then Sunday from 2 to 8. Though sometimes it starts a little late because World Off-Road recording gets in the way. And then on Tuesday, Wednesday from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. And then on Friday from 5 p.m. to 11 p.m. So 26 hours of Brandon live streaming. If you didn't know, I'm Brandon, the Vainglorious gaming guy. It cracks me when people call me Vainglorious. So that's the name of the channel. I'm Brandon. But hey, thanks. But people just always associate channel names with their real names, like Markiplier, PewDiePie, shit like that, Dream. Nobody. Oh, hi, Charlie. Nobody ever uses the real name. My name is Brandon. Hi, everybody. Definitely struggling down here in the bumpy, muddy bits. Charlie getting through a little bit better than I do. Looks like he managed to get a thread the needle in. Going through there. Looks like he also tried to go over the woodpile and failed, which I did as well. But we're down in 1 minute, 29 seconds. Let's take a look at the damage on the Greenwood, and it's a lot. Most of the lights are missing. The windshield and driver's door window are gone. The hood is missing. The right front door is missing. The remaining doors will not close. There is some slight body damage. For new cars, not much of a damage model. There is a bit there. And it has bent wheels. There's a look at our support vehicles and Donkey kicking Sven in the balls. And then NFM Racing's getting out to defend his boyfriend, Donkey. But that's going to do it for this week's Will It Off-Road. We'll be back in 2 weeks with more from Criminal Enterprises. Next week will be a stunt Fred that we did several months ago that just never managed to go live on the channel. But as soon as we have 2 new vehicles from Criminal Enterprises, we will have more Will It Off-Road on Monday. So, until then, I'm Brandon, reminding you to stay vainglorious.